Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Back Row Podcast. I'm here with Logan Connor and Jack Titzer, and we're going to talk about. Well, we're going to start with Damar Hamlin, the player for the Buffalo Bills, number 3. Logan, give me some thoughts on that.
Some thoughts on Damar Hamlin?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much to say other than the fact that it's absolutely terrifying.
It's sad.
Were you watching the game when it happened?
No, it's a pretty good game.
So I was watching it, and like I had gotten up to go to the bathroom for a second, and I come back, and like Joe Buck is like usually like really like excited, and
Yeah,
out
he
there,
was
like, talking
quiet,
upbeat,
dude.
and he was quiet, and then there was like an ambulance on the field, and I was like, what happened? Like I was gone to the bathroom for like 5
I've
minutes.
never heard Joe Buck talk like that.
Yeah,
It was
seemed like
terrifying.
I saw like playbacks, and he seemed like
So scared.
so scared and sad, and like
You see Josh Allen's face?
like they were all. I can't imagine. Like I'm glad they're not going to reschedule the game, honestly, because I can't imagine the emotional trauma for those players
Oh,
to
no
see the
doubt.
player die, like not die, but like die on the field,
Like going
and
to cardiac arrest.
be
and
brought
just-
back to life, and then die again. Like
That's insane.
I can't imagine the emotional trauma. And the thing that's so scary about it is, like, what happened was when he got hit in the chest, his heart beat at the exact same time
How
he got
does
hit.
that happen?
So it's like a literal 1 in a millionth, 1 in a billionth chance it happens. And literally, football players get hit in the chest every single play, hard too.
Right.
And it wasn't like a hard hit either. That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying. But I have seen just like not like within the last 20 minutes that his eyes are open and he is responsive and he's made a lot of progress throughout the night. So that's good. And I also love the support given throughout like all the other NFL teams. Like Jim Irsay and the Colts donated $25,003 for his number to his GoFundMe charity for the toys for the kids, I think. And like I also saw a picture on Instagram, like all the other football teams, the stadiums like changed their lights to blue and red for
Yeah, I
him.
saw that.
And I think it's
That's
really cool,
cool.
like how it really truly is bigger than football, and everyone rose up as a community and like is supporting him and his time that he, like and like his family and like the time of their needs.
Yeah, another person I'm worried about is T. Higgins, though, because like how you go from doing that, like hitting that person and him almost dying, like you almost killed a man.
Well,
and like
not even that.
like it's not his fault.
Yeah,
Like that's just
the
chance.
people who are giving him criticism are stupid.
Yeah, I know.
and they have
Like,
no.
I feel terrible.
They need to touch grass if they're giving T. Higgins criticism because that's just football. Like it's not anyone's fault of what happened. It
I was in class the other day. One of my teachers, he was like, I've been coaching football for over 25 years. I've seen that hit 20 million times in my entire career coaching, and they just get right back up. Like it was just a DB receiver. He was taking him down, and every single time they both get back up, and the next play happens. Like it just looks like every other play. Like
It
nobody.
did.
he got back up. But then
Yeah, he
and
literally got up.
right back down. It was so scary.
Yeah.
Especially seeing the replay. Like it was just.
It-
It was
it-
a scary sight.
It literally gave me chills.
Yeah.
Like it's terrifying to think about. Like playing football my entire life and getting hit in the chest.
That's
I mean,
a
unprecedented.
lot.
You never see that happen.
Like
It's
you
one-
saw a dead guy live on TV.
That
He was
is
dead.
that is
Yeah.
that is a 1 in a billion chance that
Yeah.
that happens.
I'm just happy that he's on his road making recovery, he's making progress.
And
He's only 24.
it's an awful thing to say, but that's the best place to have cardiac arrest. Think
Be
about it.
real- yeah.
Think about the medical doctors
Yeah.
and the trainers and the ambulance. Like the ambulance is probably in the stadium. They always have it there just in case. Like that is probably the best place other than the
Second best
hospital.
place. Yeah.
Other
And,
than the hospital to go into cardiac arrest.
and the University of Cincinnati's hospital is one of the best in the country.
Yeah.
Because I know one of my family friends' cousins got in a really bad four-wheeler accident. And
They airlift him there?
They airlifted him to the University of Cincinnati because he wasn't supposed to walk ever again, and he is now walking on his own just
Yeah.
fine. So
It's crazy.
if miracles can happen, it can happen there. So it's one of the best hospitals in the country, is what I'm told.
Stay here with our sports theme. First intramural games happened last night. The Purple Power team got a big W over the Black Magic last night. Me and Jack are on the same team. He's our player manager, I guess you could say. We got a big dub. Jack, you just want to talk about it a little bit?
Just want to start off with saying I drafted the best intramural team in maybe history.
Who's all on your team again?
Well, we have former starting point guard for the varsity team, Jackson Kidwell, who carries. Not
Yeah,
carries,
no,
but he's
yeah,
pretty
he's a
good.
bucket.
He's a bucket.
And then we have athletes. We have a lot of former basketball players ourselves. Like I played basketball. Logan, have you played basketball before? Like
I'm just an athlete.
No,
you
he's just a
you
demon.
know basketball though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like Josh Amberg, he's on our team. He played basketball.
Yeah.
Chance Glenn, he's played basketball. Alex Kramer, he's played basketball.
He's a big body too.
Yeah, he's big.
huge, man.
We-
He could
we-
get those rebounds.
We just have knowledge. Like in that when intramurals, it's a bunch of amateurs who don't usually play basketball out there playing against each other. Having the knowledge of basketball really comes in handy just to take advantage of that and be the better team. And we
Not to mention Nathan Kramer, our head coach.
we do have the best head coach in the country, Nathan Kramer, former basketball player himself and genius on the court,
And off the court, in the classroom.
off the court in the class.
4.0 plus.
He's a great dude.
He's basically the best to ever do
So
it.
basically, intramurals, how it works for those of you that don't know, there's 4 teams in each division, so 8 teams
Yeah,
total.
I think so.
So there's 8 total teams. Mr. Williams kind of runs it. There's 8 total teams, 4 teams in each division, and it's student drafted by senior captains. They draft their teams, and then we just kind of play games. It's every Wednesday night.
Everyone's in.
Is it 6, 7, and 8, or just 7 and 8 o'clock?
It's 7:15.
7:15 and 8 o'clock start times. There's 2 games going on at once, I think.
Yeah, it's 2. There's 2 games going on at once. It's 2 16-minute halves with subs every 4 minutes, and everyone must play
At least once.
at
right?
least once, and everyone must sit at least once.
Right.
So that's where my drafting skills come in handy.
It
'cause
gets hard when you don't
I-
have any subs.
yeah,
That's
it
what
get-
happened to us.
That
last
also
night.
it gets tiring. It gets tiring, but also I drafted a team who everyone can play. I'm not scared of putting
1 through
anyone on.
1 through 7, we're solid.
Yeah, I'm not scared of putting anyone on that court, and I'm ready. I'll say it now. I'll be cocky. I'm ready to bring home the chip.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I don't think
so
anyone can beat us.
In our division is I'm not gonna say soft, but it's a little bit easier than the other division.
Am I in your guys' division?
You might be.
I
The
don't
other
know.
division is definitely tougher. The other division's got the white team. The white team is probably gonna come out of that division. They seem to be
They're
the dominating force. So purple
Yeah, they
power.
really handed
What's
it
the
to
white
us, I'm
team?
not gonna lie.
good.
Blake Reynolds.
I know that,
I don't
but what's
know.
their team name?
I don't know.
Okay, so we got the white team probably coming out of
I
that
can tell you.
division, and ours from the other division. Wyatt's also in there. Wyatt's on the red team, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know her name.
Who's your captain?
Red
Noah.
Rush.
Oh,
Red
Noah.
Rush
Oh yeah, Red Rush.
with Rolo, Noah Rawlings, the captain.
Yes, sir.
Your guys' team is. You guys have some good athletes. I mean, you got
Yeah, we just don't have any bigs.
Mavrapali. You guys have a small ball lineup for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do
and
not have any bigs.
That's not a bad team. It's fun though. It's a good thing. They brought it back last school year, didn't they?
Yeah, it's been going on.
It
for a
always happened,
long
but it was
time.
gone for a couple of years.
It was gone my sophomore year for COVID, but we brought back my junior year, and obviously it's here this year. But it's a great way for kids who like don't play basketball,
I know.
who
Or
like
want to-
basketball,
yeah, right.
No, I
to
really
get
had
out there
fun
and
last
play.
night.
It's a great time.
And it's a good way for people to bond too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like a good thing for our school to come together and do something like that.
I agree. It's really
And-
fun.
I guess going off with the other sports teams, spring sports are starting to get into their winter workouts. Softball's been working out in the barn. Baseball we start tonight.
Oh yeah.
So spring sports are coming in. Basketball season is really getting into full swing. They got 2-3 more months left.
Yeah, they'll
and
be done by
by March. Yeah,
or late
that's when their
February.
sectionals
That
are.
kind
So
of goes a while. I feel like
yeah,
the
so
basketball season does.
So we got a lot of stuff going on right now, sports wise, intramurals, basketball season, girls and boys. Swim has their conference prelims tonight.
Okay,
I think
that's
we're
big.
recording Thursday night, so good luck to them. And they also have finals are on Saturday, I believe, at Decatur. Yeah,
We're pretty
So-
good. I'm not sure about boys swimming, but I know girls swimming.
girls is always so
we're
good.
usually pretty
I'm pretty
good.
sure the boys are pretty good
I
too.
heard
Really?
that we're not as good this year.
Well, we
as were last year for
graduated a
boys.
ton of people last year.
Yeah.
We did.
I feel like there was like double-digit seniors that graduated last year.
Yeah.
I know they're still good. There'll probably be plenty of conference champions. I would.
Wrestling sectionals are
So-
coming up, I think.
Wrestling sectionals is a couple weeks away. They probably got a tournament this weekend somewhere. I know IHSA team state is this weekend. I don't know if we qualified for that, but they just had a big win on Wednesday night over Indianapolis Polytech, 42,
Yeah, that's
43-42 win, I think.
that's what Gabe Falco told
Yep,
me.
Gabe
Yeah.
Falco wrestler of the meet. So, GHS athletics is in a good place right now. I feel like overall, I mean, we don't really have any sport that's really
Struggling.
that's really struggling, honestly. I
Yeah.
mean, most of our teams are close to 500 or above 500,
Mhm.
so I really like where GHS athletics is at the moment.
The
to be
football
honest.
field
Better
is
than it was before.
finally done. Are we talking
Football
about? I don't know if
What do you
we're
think
talking
about
at all.
that?
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that really.
I like it. I'm upset because going into my senior year, they said it was going to be done.
They said it would be done this past
They
season.
said it'd be done for this season.
Yeah.
However, it was not.
I kind of
And-
feel
Which
for you on that one.
probably has to do with the switching of the ADs.
I agree.
I would
it
bet that has
definitely
something to
does.
do with it.
But it so much as looks. I think it looks cool, but it's more of like a safety thing too.
I think,
Because
yeah.
I'm
old
curious-
turf,
yeah.
it's easier to
It's gonna be
get
slippery.
non-contact injuries like ACLs and
tears.
stuff like that. And I don't know if any of you have felt that turf, but
Yeah, it's
hard.
rough.
Before it was hard to rock and getting tackled on it. You almost always came up with turf burn,
Turf burn sucks. man.
or it just hurt to fall on it. So it's nice to have some new soft turf for the football team and soccer.
It looks cool too.
Yeah,
honestly.
it looks the
I
black
like-
and
so-
gray.
Everybody really like a lot of backlash because black, that's not our school color. But like
We've been getting
all the,
black jerseys
like
and stuff.
the basketball team's getting black jerseys. Football team, you guys wore black jerseys on senior night.
Baseball question.
And
mark?
everybody's like, "Oh, black jerseys. Well, that's not our color." Well, I think it's nice to have an alternate color.
Yeah, you
because-
need
I
like
agree.
a
We've
quote
always-
unquote color rush.
right. We've always been very traditional. I feel like compared to other schools with
Yeah,
our
step outside the
uniform
box a
combo.
little bit. You know?
We've always just been the green and gold, white at home, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's good to kind of step out and switch it up a little bit. So.
I agree. I think turf looks nice, and I'm excited to watch.
And
the football
my
team next year
favorite
on
part about it is that not the whole thing is gray. Like just the actual like inside of the field, the stripes are gray and black,
Mhm.
and then it's encased in green all around, and the end zones are green. And I think it has the G in the middle again. And from what I could see, I'm pretty sure it says "Home of the Woodmen" on the home sideline, which I think is going to look.
I
Sweet.
think it
That's-
does.
that's
I
dope.
think it
It's
says
like the
that.
basketball court. I think it says.
I think it says
That's
"Home of the
dope.
Woodmen,"
That's dope.
just like it says on the back of the stands. So yeah, it's really exciting time here at GHS.
I
Really,
I
really on
also-
the up climb.
I also have some inside information about they are starting interviews for a new football head coach pretty soon.
That's also exciting.
That's exciting. I will not go into share what I know about that
Or who you know from.
or who I know it from, but I know they are starting interviews pretty soon, so that's exciting to see who will be coaching the Woodmen next season on the field, if they can have a bounce back year, hopefully.
All right. That'll do it. I think that's it.
Yeah, that'll probably be it.
Yeah, that's a little
All
short
right.
podcast, but
Short podcast today, but that's it. Yet again, I'm here with Logan Connor and Jack Titzer. See you guys next time.